I don't know you. If you will see the point you are missing in, and you will say to him, I understand now that I have a problem that makes you close to me, and I want to share it with you. Maybe it will be a beginning of a new sharing, because you will bring something new. Understand?
So it's modifying your behaviors? Like the behavior modification?
No, it's not modifying for now, but no. It's acknowledging.
It's
going deeper and finding more truths about who you are.
Yeah.
Not modifying.
אני אתן דוגמה, I'll give an example.
It's always good, especially to women. Understand.
A lot of times woman thinks that they are more spiritual than men.
Oh, I don't think that.
Because the rabbi but it's true. It's true.
Oh, no. So true.
It's true.
It's not true. It's a feeling, and some rabbis speak about it like in a reality, and from a certain point of view, it's right, but it's not totally right, because
everybody is.
Maybe you can say that the man's spirituality is more hidden. It's not so easy to see it and to find it.
Is it more intellectual?
It's more
spiritual is not in the brain.
Okay.
And all the abilities women have to see and feel things, men also have, but they need help to find out those abilities. And therefore, I'm giving an example. When a wife comes to her husband and she feels, I'm much better than you, all knows it. The Rabbanim is speaking about that. Okay? I'm much better than you.
Yeah, but you're always
She's very humble, yeah.
No. At the important subjects, I'm better than you. Okay? At the important subjects, I'm better than you.
Well, like cooking, of course.
And spiritually, and at seeing things, רגישות, איך אומרים רגישות? Sensitivity, of course. I'm much better than you. So if she feels this and she come to speak with him, how should you feel when someone who feels he is much better than you will come to speak with you? Would you like to speak with him?
No, because nobody wants to feel that somebody's superior is coming to talk. You want to talk on the same level.
Okay, so this is an example when I'm not talking about you. I'm giving an example. I don't know you. When sometimes not enough. Sometimes this example is enough to understand why man doesn't want to speak with his wife.
Yeah.
And if she's saying, but this is the reality, what can I do? He's stupid, I'm clever, what can I do? You know? His lack of sensitivity, and I'm full of it. So this is the reality. From this point, you cannot make any true discussion. So if she will look at herself and she will see, I'm full of pride, it's avera. It's against the will of the Hashem. And the Torah says to be proud, it's similar to eat chazir. It's forbidden. It's forbidden, אחד מהלאווים של התורה. And if I feel that I'm much better than my husband, I can say to myself, of course he's better in other areas, but I believe it's not the meaningful areas. At the meaningful areas, I know better than him. And if I believe in this, I cannot speak. And if I will find out that I have a problem, which is called pride, and I will make a tshuva on this, and it cannot be that I'm better and so much higher than him. And then if I will change my attitude, he can hear me easily. This is an example to see the reality.
An effective communication.
Yes, but we have to see. If we don't see that we are full of pride, Avodat Hamidot, it begins to see what's happening inside of me. To see, not to blame myself, not to not to pretend I don't have this problem, and not to blame myself. I'm the biggest Rasha at the world because I have this problem. This is my situation, and I admit it.
And what can I do about it?
I can admit it. It's a lot.
Yeah, but if I think what can I do about it?
Without solutions. The solutions are Hashem's. We don't have no solution to any midah. We cannot take care of any midah. We cannot solve any problem. If you don't know,
Sometimes
I guess you know. Huh?
Sometimes a person feels so proud because they really feel so worthless. And they're so far really from their own true self.
That's right, but even though
So fake.
Comes from
It's not that to be
real
done, but
pride.
you have to work on yourself.
we speak about one main first point. Sometimes it's also the last point. Admit your situation and try to express it clearly. That's all. We don't have to run away from it. We don't have to say, okay, I understood. No, I didn't. Stay in this place and look inside and say, yes, I'm lying. I'm full of pride. I have problems. It doesn't mean I'm a bad person. This is my work. And my work, this is the meaning of tshuva. I admit this is the situation. I didn't create myself. Hashem created me with all those things, and He wants me to be a true person. And this is the beginning. And if we will get to this beginning, we can much easier pray, much easier have a conversation, a true conversation, to connect to Hashem, to connect to our husbands, to our children. This is the main point. The main point. Afterwards, the solutions comes from Hashem, not from us. And when we get a divine solution, it's different. It's go like this. And when we try to solve and understand, it takes years. It doesn't help. So this is the meaning of.
It's harder for a woman because we're very practical.
It doesn't deals with practicing, because to make the things I have to do, it's different subject. To change myself, it's not my job. It's not my goal. To admit my situation, not only the bad sides of my midot. I saw something, I say, yes, I was lying to you. The most, איך אומרים מקרב?
Draw closer.
Come,
To get closer.
the most being closer to a person is saying, I have to admit I was lying to you. It's very hard. But it opens the heart, because it means, it's frightening. It means I'm not trying to hide. I admit my mistakes without making them I admit I was lying, I was even without explaining why. Because when you try to explain why I was lying, it means
Justify.
yes, don't justify yourself. I saw in one big tzaddik book of Gdalia Kenning, one of the tzaddikim of Breslev, he said, he wrote a letter to his friend and he said, wonderful sentence, he said, when you speak to someone, you have to check out just one subject. If you are trying to justify yourself or not. If you are, there's no connection between you and the other. It's wonderful. Don't try to explain too much. This is tshuva. Tshuva, I made a mistake. I'm ashamed. But I'm admitting it means I want to be closer. I want a more truly connection with you. At the same way, it's in front of the Shem. I feel you hurt me. I feel you hate me. You don't want me. You don't love me. But I believe it's not so. I believe it's איך אומרים ניסיון? Challenge זה אתגר. Trial? Test. It's a test. You're testing me. I have to tell you, I'm very weak. I don't like your testers. Speak truly, okay? טוב. רגע, מה השעה? רגע, בוא נראה מה השעה. טוב, עכשיו אנחנו הולכים לסופיה, שנספיק את הכל בעזרת השם. 5 דקות להתארגן, אנחנו הולכים לסופיה.
Wait, do we need to bring bags now?
לא, אנחנו הולכים רק לגן סופיה, לא...
Will we have time to go to the campground?
כן.